Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Laz. VRN are experiencing some very severe technical difficulties at the moment. We're not even sure how long we'll be able to remain on air, unfortunately. Clive was due on at midday at 12 o'clock. He wasn't able to do that because of these difficulties we're having. I am going to play it now. I apologise to everyone for not having been able to play it at noon. I'm going to play it now, and hopefully it will be replayed tomorrow at noon. Hopefully. There may be an announcement later in the day. We'll have to wait and see on that. In Orbit with Clive.
Last weekend of November, even. Getting ahead of myself already. In Orbit with Clive R, solo radio on a Sunday morning. VRN Veterans Radio Net, Tuesday and Thursday. For a couple of hours of our kind of music. Classic soul, vintage rhythm and blues. Mainly birthdays and anniversaries. And in this case, a birthday focus in the second hour. Marking the birthday of Berry Gordy Jr. Songwriter, and of course the founder and first owner of the Motown Recording Corporation. But we start with a lady who I played on the show before, and who is doing the brave venture of trying to self-fund her first album release. She's Diane Shaw. S-H-A-W. And if you do a Facebook search for Diane Shaw, either on her own page or on the Soul and Motown Singer page, you'll find a link to the funding site where she's gathering contributions towards paying for the first album. Here's what Diane sounds like. Don't Promise Me Sunshine, Diane Shaw.
Here I stand with my heart at stake. Don't know the right move to make. Should I let go of what I feel inside? I know someday I'll chance it somehow.
fine singer Diane Shaw. Real musicians. Don't Promise Me Sunshine. From a currently available three-track EP CD album. CD EP, I'll get there. From which we'll hear another track at the end of the show. But do go to Diane's Facebook page and visit the pledge page. That's what I was looking for, the pledge page. You can be part of funding the first album. As independent radio stations get behind Diane Shaw, and marking also this week the birthday of Percy Sledge from Layton, Alabama, Southern Soul at its finest, born on the 25th of November 1941. Percy Sledge, country soul at its finest. Take time to know her.
I found a woman I felt I truly loved. She was everything I'd ever been dreaming of. But she was bad, I didn't know it. Her pretty smile never did show it. All I knew is what I could see, and I knew I wanted her for me. I took her home to Mama. Mama wanted to see my future bride. Oh, she looked at us both, and then she called me to her side. She said, son, take time to know her. It's not an overnight thing. Take time to know her. Please don't rush into this thing. But I didn't listen to Mama. I went straight to the church. I just couldn't wait to have a little girl of mine. When I got off from work, the preacher was there, so was my future bride. He looked at us both and then he called me to his side. He said, son, take time to know her. It's not an overnight thing. You better take time to know her. Please don't rush into this thing. Well, it looked like everything was gonna turn out all right. And then I came home a little early one night, and there she was, kissing on another man. Now I know what Mama meant when she took me by the hand and said, son, take time to know her. It's not an overnight thing. Take time to know her. Please don't rush into this thing.
Playing that from an album called The Ultimate Collection, Percy Sledge. From Atlantic, from a decade or so ago. Take time to know her. Country music meets soul at Southern Soul's front doorstep, and I must play the tracks. I'll probably do a feature one week on the 3 albums thus far in the Ace Kent Records series of Behind Closed Doors, the soul meets country music, i.e. soul artists singing particularly country songs, a fine concept which has got its roots actually in the rhythm and blues era, when Sid Nathan did the same thing when he had King Records with people like Hank Penny and the likes, country music being recorded by Wynonie Harris and others. So it goes back years. James Brown did it as well, 3 Hearts in a Tangle, all those things from years ago. Clive R on a Sunday morning on Solar Radio, Tuesday and Thursday on VRM Veterans Radio Net for our forces, friends. Name that tune in 3. The birthday of Luther Ingram. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Luther born November 30th, 1944.
If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If being right means being without you, I'd rather live a wrong-doing life. Your mama and daddy say it's a shame, it's a downright disgrace. But long as I got you by my side, I don't care what your people say. Your friends tell you it's no future in love and a married man. If I can't see you when I want you, I'll see you when I can. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Am I wrong to fall so deeply in love with you, knowing I got a wife and 2 little children depending on me too? Am I wrong to hunger for the gentleness of the touch, knowing I got someone else at home who needs me just as much? And are you wrong to give your love to a married man? And am I wrong for trying to hold on to the best thing I ever had? If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Are you wrong to give your love to a married man?